Hello, hi everyone. Hope you are keeping well. This is Vishal Masi and welcome back to my channel Economic Sites. And today we'll talk about the very important 15 question for the CBSE students which might be asked in the board examination, and these questions are the long questions. Okay, and out of these 15 question you might be definitely seeing the few questions in the exam. So please prepare this 15 question. You will be able to score very well in the economics. So जो पहला question है that is explain the circular flow of income in the economy. So it is a question of the national income. It is a question, basically a theory part of the national income, which is a very important for the 4 marks and the 6 marks question. जो दूसरा क्वेश्चन है आपका, दैट व्हाट आर द फंक्शंस ऑफ द सेंट्रल बैंक. अगर ये क्वेश्चन आपका 6 मार्क्स में आता है, इफ इट कैरीज 6 मार्क्स, यू हैव टू राइट एटलीस्ट 5 पॉइंट्स इन इट. ओके, यू हैव टू राइट द मेंशन एनी 5 पॉइंट्स इन इट, and which is comes usually for the 6 marks question, long question, and it's again very important. Third question is the process of the credit multiplier, which is also known as money creation. Okay, explain the process of the money creation by the commercial banks. This is very important. Again, it comes for the long question for the 4 marks or maybe for the 6 marks. The next question is the fourth question, explain the components of the balance of payment. Okay, again this is very important. As you know, the balance of payment is divided between the current account and the capital account. So basically you have to mention all the components which comes under the current account and which we write under the capital account. So all those things you have to mention. The fifth question, that is explain the types of deficits in the government budget. So there are three types of budgets, deficits. Okay, there are three types of government budget deficits, that are physical deficit, revenue deficit, and the primary deficit. Okay, this is very important question. Okay, so you should know all three deficit, and even it may come for the short marks. It may ask only the physical deficit, revenue deficit, or the primary deficit. So you have to get thorough with all those things. Then sixth question, that is why government budget is important, give reasons. So this is maybe come under the critical questions questioning also, that why the government budget is important, what are the reasons. Like for example, it is needed for the economic stability, for boost of the employment, okay, to reduce the income disparity. So 3 points basically I have given, you can mention it more. Okay, so this is also very important question. Even you should know what is the definition of the government budget. Basically government budget is annual financial statements of the government. Okay, and which mention all the sources of the revenue and expenditure during an accounting year. So basically you should also know the what is government budget. Okay, what are the components of the government budget. Government budget is divided into two parts, revenue budget and the capital budgets. Capital budget, what things are mentioned in the capital budget, what things are to be mentioned in the revenue budget. Okay, why it is important, give the reasons. Okay, so I have already given you three reasons. You can mention it more if it comes for more marks. So usually it comes for 4 marks or 3 marks even. Okay, so you prepare this question. Question 7, this is very important. Even in my I have covered this full video on this basically question, which is very important for 6 marks. अगर किसी को बच्चे को नोट्स चाहिए तो मेरा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन कर सकता है, उसमें आपको ये सब नोट्स देखने को मिल जाएंगे इनके, स्पेशली आपके चैप्टर क्वेश्चन 7 के कंजप्शन फंक्शन मैंने एक सेपरेट वीडियो भी बना रखी है. ओके, द सेवंथ क्वेश्चन इज एक्सप्लेन द कंजप्शन फंक्शन विच इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड the propensity to consume with the help of diagram. So usually it is a functional relationship of the consumption and income. Okay, आपने ऐसा डायग्राम देखा होगा, that is this is why this is consumption. Okay, so basically ये डायग्राम आपको ड्रॉ करना है. It is okay, you have to label it and draw it well. I have already covered in video, you can watch it. Okay, so this is very important for the 6 marks question. Fine, ठीक है. Okay, eighth question is, sorry, what is the saving function and propensity to save. So basically before it was the propensity to consume, now it is the propensity to save, which is also called the saving function. Fine, again this is also you have to explain with the help of diagram. I have also covered this eighth question video, you can watch out in my playlist. Okay, you can go to the playlist and watch out, and even I will give the playlist link in the description box. सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एट्थ क्वेश्चन ऑल्सो 6 मार्क्स. सो सेविंग फंक्शन होता क्या है. सेविंग फंक्शन आपकी रिलेशनशिप है आपकी इनकम और आपकी सेविंग की. अगर आपकी इनकम बढ़ेगी तो सेविंग भी बढ़ेगी, अगर इनकम कम होगी तो सेविंग भी आपकी कम हो जाएगी. ओके, बेसिकली इसका डायग्राम आपने ऐसा देखा होगा, लाइक दिस. ओके, सो दिस इज बेसिकली द सेविंग ओके, सेविंग ग्राफ. ओके, हेयर सेविंग इज नेगेटिव, हेयर सेविंग इज पॉजिटिव, हेयर सेविंग इज जीरो. So this, like this diagram you have seen, I have already covered in the video, you can watch it from there also. Okay, ninth question, that is explain the equilibrium of income and output with the help of AD एंड AS अप्रोच। आपको पता है कि जैसे चैप्टर 12 में जैसे चैप्टर आपका चैप्टर है थ्योरी ऑफ इनकम एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट और द केन्सियन थ्योरी और द शॉर्ट रन इक्विलिब्रियम, बेसिकली कई बुक्स में अलग अलग चैप्टर के नेम हैं, तो उसमें आपको इक्विलिब्रियम पढ़ाया गया है। इक्विलिब्रियम दो तरीके से आप फाइंड कर सकते हैं, एक तो AD/AS अप्रोच से, एंड अदर वे टू फाइंड इज दैट इज सेविंग एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट अप्रोच। सो बेसिकली इन द केन्सियन थ्योरी और द शॉर्ट रन इक्विलिब्रियम in the income and employment or income and output, the equilibrium can be found in the two ways. One is AD and AS approach, and second is saving and investment approach. So both are very very important for 6 marks. ये भी आपका 6 marks में आ सकता है, ये separate भी 6 marks का आ सकता है. So these two questions also I have covered in my videos. You can watch it there through the notes. Okay, the 11th question again from the, it is from the Keynesian theory. Okay, or you can say theory of income and employment. That is a explain the inflationary or the excess demand with the help of diagram, and what must steps must be taken to solve this. Basically, what is the inflationary gap? Okay, this is you have to tell. Okay, and this is you have to explain with the help of diagram. Okay, so what is the excess demand or the inflationary gap? This is also very very important question. Again, relating to this question, again the 12th question, what is the deflationary gap or what is the deficient demand? This is also very very important question, and you should also note what are the steps that can be taken to overcome this problem. Okay, this is also very very, two questions are very very important for the 4 marks and the 6 marks. And question number 13, that is what is the relationship between the consumption and saving? Okay, this is also very very important. This can comes for the 4 marks question. Basically you have to prove here that what MPS plus MPC equal to 1, and you have to prove that APS plus APC equal to 1. Okay, basically the relationship between the consumption and saving is these two. ओके, दोनों में क्या रिलेशनशिप होती है कि MPS प्लस MPC इक्वल टू 1 होता है, और APS प्लस APC दैट इज इक्वल टू also 1. So how this is 1? So basically you have to prove that in the book it is clearly mentioned. If you see the in the book, okay, if you if you roll out the chapter, or if you take out the chapter, you will find easily the explanation or the derivation of these two, so you can understand it from there. Okay, the fourth question, that is explain the process of investment multiplier. बेटा देखिए दो क्वेश्चंस हैं, एक तो आपका होता है मनी क्रिएशन, ओके, विच इज़ कॉल्ड क्रेडिट मल्टीप्लायर, वो आपका बैंकिंग का है। ये आपका है थ्योरी ऑफ इनकम एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट का, अगेन केन्सियन थ्योरी का ही, ठीक है। और यू कैन से एग्रीगेट डिमांड एग्रीगेट सप्लाई, वो वाला चैप्टर का है आपका। सो इन दिस यू हैव टू एक्सप्लेन बेसिकली के इक्वल टू डेल्टा वाई ओवर डेल्टा आई, मीन्स आपका जो चेंज इन जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है उससे चेंज इन इनकम कैसे होती है। सो वो आपकी प्रोसेस आपको एक्सप्लेन करना है, विच इज़ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द 4 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन, ठीक है। 15th question, that is the last question, that you have to explain the types of exchange rate system. What is a fixed exchange rate, what is a flexible exchange rate, or what is a managed floating exchange rate. So these are very very important. Even this can come for the 2 marks and separately 3 marks, and even the difference can come. और जब भी difference आती है आपको T form में लिखना है. For example, here you can write fixed exchange rate if the difference is asked between the fixed rate exchange rate and flexible exchange rate. So you should know what is fixed exchange rate. When the exchange rate is fixed, for example $1 equal to ₹50, okay, वैन यू विल ट्रेड विद दिस ओनली, अगर आप फिक्स कर देते हो डॉलर्स को रुपीज़ के टर्म्स में, तो आपकी फिक्स एक्सचेंज रेट होती है। फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सचेंज रेट क्या होती है? इट मैनिपुलेट्स फ्रॉम डे टू डे, इट चेंजेस फ्रॉम डे टू डे। ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल टुडे इज $1 इक्वल टू ₹60, सो टुमारो इट विल बी 65 एंड डे आफ्टर टुमारो विल बी 75. So basically when it changes every day, it changes, that is called the flexible exchange rate. And what is the managed floating exchange rate, which is also called the dirty floating exchange rate. Okay, this is also very very important. Actually in this the RBI intervenes when it is needed. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आज $1 इक्वल टू ₹70 है। ओके, कल आपकी $1 आपकी कितनी हो गई? 80 हो गई। ओके, अब आरबीआई को लगा कि 80 से ऊपर नहीं जानी चाहिए एक्सचेंज रेट, सो आरबीआई क्या कर देगी, यहाँ पे इसकी अपर लिमिट फिक्स कर देगी। ओके, व्हेन द आरबीआई इज अलाउइंग द एक्सचेंज रेट टू फ्लोट इन सम फिक्स्ड पीरियड, मतलब इस फिक्स पीरियड, इस फिक्स आप कह सकते हो एक टाइम लाइन में ही एक्सचेंज रेट को फ्लोट करने के लिए अलाउ करेगी आरबीआई या किसी भी देश का बेसिकली सेंट्रल बैंक। सो दैट इज़ कॉल्ड द मैनेज्ड फ्लोटिंग एक्सचेंज रेट। सो आई होप यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इट वेल। अगर आपको किसी के नोट्स चाहिए तो मेरा टेलीग्राम चैनल लिंक फॉलो कर सकता है, एंड यू कैन जॉइन माई टेलीग्राम चैनल, यू कैन गेट द नोट्स। ओके, यू कैन गो थ्रू माई प्ले लिस्ट एंड गेट द अदर्स वीडियो ऑल्सो। ओके, एंड ISC 12 तो मैंने पूरा कवर कर दिया है, एंड CBSE आई हैव कवर दिस 15 क्वेश्चन वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, यू कैन वॉच आउट। ओके, and you can follow me on Instagram at Masi underscore Vishal. Okay, Vishal MASIH underscore Vishal, Vishal. So I hope I am very very clear. So thank you so much. God bless you.